let's make a wrap together. I'm Elizabeth with Girl Gone Raw, and I want to share with you one of my favorite recipes for a fabulous lunch and or dinner. It's a really simple wrap that you can use as a base to embellish. It's really healthy and delicious. So I've got 2 small zucchini and or summer squash, or 1 large one will suffice. We're going to chop it up. I love this recipe so much. It's so flavorful. You can add whatever herbs you want to it to make it your own. So we've got either 1 large zucchini or 2 small ones. We've got 2 apples going in the blender. Chop those up. So nice to combine the sweetness of apples or pears with some vegetables. So we're going to throw in these 2 apples. I got 1 scallion or a green onion. I got 1 stalk of celery. 1 small handful of herbs. I happen to have parsley today, but basil, oregano, cilantro, dill, those are some of my favorites to throw in here. Mint would be great too, and you can add in other veggies. You can add in corn, you can add in tomato, you can add in carrots, beets, whatever. It's so simple. And I've got a little clove of garlic going in, and a little bit of sea salt. I don't know, 1/4 to a 1/2 teaspoon is good. So we'll pop that in, and that's it. That's all that's going in. There's no nuts or seeds in this. It's a really light recipe. It's fabulous. So we're going to fire up the Vitamix. You could also do this in your food processor, and we'll do the blender dance. Just want to let it go till it gets nice and smooth, and this recipe will fill 1 dehydrator tray. So usually I'll make 3 or 4 of these at a time, and I will pop them in the dehydrator. I got my videographer helping me, and he is talking to me. Just wait 1 second, bud. We're going to finish this recipe. Get this blended up and onto the Teflex sheet it goes. So this recipe will fill 1 tray. You can fill you can make more. Usually I make 3 or 4 trays of these at a time. They're so easy and so good. And then you just spread it out. You want to spread it to about 1/8 of an inch in thickness. It should, like I said, it should fill most of the tray. So good. So awesome to have these on hand for a quick snack and or meal. They're so good. And you can stuff them full of your favorite dips, your favorite herbs, your favorite chopped veggies, mashed avocado. So many options. It's such a healthy, light wrap. Alright, so I've got it smoothed out. I'm just going to give it a little jiggle to kind of make sure I've got everything even. And there we go. We've got our apple parsley zucchini wrap going in the dehydrator. And it'll go in the dehydrator for about 8 hours. Just keep an eye on it. I've got one ready to come off. They just peel off your Teflex sheet, and then we cut it into quarters. So if you let this go too long in your dehydrator, simply just take a little bowl of water and wet your hands and kind of rub it on your wrap to soften it up. And then once it softens a little bit, pop it back in the dehydrator for 15 minutes just to pull that moisture out, and you should have a nice pliable wrap. And there we go. We've got 4 wraps ready for a fabulous sandwich. They're so good, and you can see they're pliable, and if the edges are too crispy, you can trim them with your kitchen shears, or you could leave them. I'm going to stuff this one full of it's kind of like a guac, I guess. It's got mashed avocado, a little salt and lemon juice, some corn, and tomato. I've got some pea shoots. I got some parsley. I got some orange bell pepper and more tomato. That's the wrap. And I'm just gonna fold it all over. These are really great with soups or salads too. You can fold it over. You could seal it with more of your sticky stuff. I usually just put them face down on a plate like that. You can cut them in half. But the best part is just eating them. So good. I hope you enjoy my simple veggie-licious wrap.